Learn against Jonathan. Very well. Client's chonkified. All right, so after this, or even during sideboarding, we might reboot Magic Online. Can I keep this? How many lands are we actually playing? Off the top of my head, I could remember. 19? It's pretty good. 19 plus 4 Faithless Looting. All right, I'm going to keep it. It's not a great hand, but lots of good outs. Angry baby. Lead on Gravecrawler. If they have a counter removal spell, we can get it back reasonably quickly. But this is very likely a hand we should have mulliganed. There's a good chance we're against Storm again. You see. I do see Ponder. Still could be Storm. I think I'm pretty likely to hit them with Cabal Therapy this turn. Just hit them with the psst. Taiga. All right. Strifle pile? No, they're not playing Orion. 60 card Strifle pile. Could be. Chromax. Okay. Some kind of storm. The Epic Storm. Tess. No, you did not mention that ever. I've never heard that you learned to play Go Fish from Cabal Therapy. What could they have in their hand at this point that I... Rituals? What am I supposed to name? Oh! Oh. Oh. No bueno. Oh. That dinner ain't sitting right. Game 1 Veil of Summer. Brutal.
This man is totally insane. Thank you!
I stand by that. Probably dead. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Definitely dead. Oh, maybe not. What is happening? Oh, they just don't need to do anything this turn. Got it. Fair enough. Well, our deck decided to continue flailing around and failing. I think we'll just go next. We could therapy ourselves. Sure. And then what? It doesn't really... That wouldn't really get us anywhere, right? For the bridge. I mean, yeah, but I think the kill was on deck there. I don't... You're right, but I don't know that it would actually help us out much at all. I'm gonna look up a deck list for Epic Storm really quick because I think they're mostly not in the graveyard, but maybe we want Leylines because the wheel is so powerful. So I've got Echo. Oh, this is... Yeah, no, this is Tess. Tess is playing Red Flame? Man, they're way closer than they used to be. No, I don't want... I don't want Leyline here. They do play an ad nauseum, and they sideboard appear into their best. Yeah, why? Do you want Bloodghast for the haste? You lost your train of thought. Fair enough. Fair enough. Me too. I think it was something to do with Bloodghast. It's all right, buddy. Yeah. So if I'm gonna turn one Cabal Therapy, I am shooting for... They have 4 Burning Wish and 4 Wishclaw Talismans. That's so wild. And 4 Veil of Summers. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but 4 main deck copy of Veil of Summer. Let's name Veil. But that, so usually they want to use their mana. Usually, especially on turn 1. I don't know how likely they are to just sit there. Because like the Veil's not harmful to me if they don't have anything that it's like to protect, right? It's just like a 1 mana cantrip that they have to keep mana up through my turn for. That's a really bad card for them. I think I would rather name something else, but I don't know what. They have 4 of Brainstorm, Dark Ritual, Ponder, Rite of Flame. Oh, maybe it's just Dark Ritual? Dark Ritual is one of the most dangerous things I could do on an early turn. Wishclaw. Yeah, maybe Wishclaw. Wishclaw is pretty damn efficient. Yeah, Dark Ritual is my like kind of gut instinct on power. They mulled to 6. I almost want to hit a cantrip. I'm gonna hit a cantrip. I'm gonna go for Ponder. It's all a crapshoot anyway. Hey, we got one. Okay. So they have LED, Lotus Petal, Ad Nauseam, Bloodstained Mire, Burning Wish. So they could turn 1 Burning Wish with 3 mana up, And according to the sideboard that I'm looking at here, that doesn't do anything. Because their wish board is Grape Shot, Empty, Tendrils, Echo, Pulverize, Peer. Oh, they could Echo. They could Echo. They could go LED, Burning Wish on the stack. Crack it and Echo. We'll see what they choose to do. They also have one unknown. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. They're going to do the thing. Oh, they didn't need to do it in the order that I said. Right, of course, of course. That was foolish of me. All right. Well, we're both on 7s. Opponent said, wow, nice call. TY. Not nice enough, but still felt sweet. So now we get to therapy them twice. So we'll see how good this is. I'm definitely not hitting Veil with this. I want to hit things like Wish Claw and Burning Wish here. Burning Wish. One Burning Wish is exiled. So let's name Wish Claw. We hit 2. Absolute massacre. Holy crap. And we just name Ad Nauseam here? Yeah. Super genius. I quite like the sound of that. I also enjoy I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, SMART. Oh, I missed the obvious command. Hold on. Which was, hold on. On the first one, I should have hit it with the
Double kill.
Okay, so they have mana, but they don't necessarily have anything they can do with it. Okay. Imprints Rite of Flame. Oh, so I do know what their hand... No. There's one unknown still. I think? No, there's not. No, yes, there is. Yeah. There's Echo of Eons and one unknown. Okay. So this is a turn where I want to put as much damage into play as possible. So... First we Faithless Looting, and then we'll see where we go. So we'll go discard a Gravecrawler because I have one in my hand to play and a Vengevine. Play the second black source. Play the Gravecrawler, play the second Gravecrawler, attack him for what, 8? Seems good. And the next turn we should be able to mill into something semi-lethal. Triggered. Always yield. Right. Damn it! Damn it, Moto. Why are you so slow? Always yes. Wee! Hogaak, go brrr. So this turn we'll be able to go altar. If I draw a land, I can go altar, sack the Vengevine, sack a Gravecrawler, bring them all back, and mill myself for 8 in the process. And then if I hit a Hogaak and a bridge, they're just dead. Okay, so we should be all right here. See what we hit here. Top the deck. Looting puts me more close to just winning on the spot. So play altar, sack a Gravecrawler to mill myself, replay the Gravecrawler is as many cards in the yard as the Faithless Looting, but the looting could draw me a land and we could go that way. So we drew a land and a bridge. Okay, so this is how we do it. Bow, bow, now, bow, bow. This is how we do it. So this should be lethal, right? Na 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 na. This is how we do it. Okay. Finally activating bridge. Target self. Sack a Gravecrawler. Trigger. Oh, we're gonna put in a 1 here, aren't we? Yeah. This is gonna turn off their fetch land. And then I can play the Cabal Therapy out of my graveyard and just try to hit, I don't know. I don't know what, if anything, they could have in hand that helps them at all here. Maybe we just don't play it because it's like there's a chance that they have the Veil. I've already cast a black card this turn though, so they'll just cycle the Veil. So I'm naming Dark Ritual? No, 3, 4, 5, 6. They would have cast Echo. They would have cast a Wish Claw. They would have cast... What could they possibly have? Maybe they wouldn't... No, they would have cast a Burning Wish. We're not naming Echo, because that puts the Echo in their graveyard, which is very, very bad for us, because then they get to play it for 3 mana. Could be Rite of Flame. Could also be Tendrils. I'm gonna go right. It is a Dark Ritual. Oh, they don't have a second blue in their deck. All right, fair enough, fair enough. All right. Hogaak, take the wheel. I still don't think I want... I still don't think that I want Leylines in here. I think the way I board it is good. Although it's kind of crappier. So leaving in the Darkblast was a mistake. Board in 1 Leyline? No, 1 Bloodghast makes more sense. Do I want the Leylines? Hosing Rite of Flame and hosing their Echoes sounds okay. Because they've got 1 main and 1 side. And being able to mess up their desire to turn 1 do that seems pretty good. Oh, and they... No, so this... Yeah, so Tess does not play Past in Flames. And I think that's enough of a difference that I'm not going to do it. So I guess we'll just play a Bloodghast. Seems kind of silly. They don't play any basics. I could play a Strip Mine Roy. With the potential upside that if they pass the turn with a Wish Claw, I can kill it. We're on the draw. There's like no way we'll ever get it off. Maybe we just go Imp out, Bloodghast out, and one Carrion Feeder. And we'll just bring in the Leylines. The incidental hosing might be worth more than I'm counting for. How good are the altars? I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like having a turn 2 or 3 combo kill available is probably really good. 2 is ambitious, but turn 3 combo kill seems like that's pretty important. But I don't honestly know. I haven't boarded them out yet because I haven't used them yet. Like to actually like properly kill someone, and I feel like I shouldn't board them out until I do that because it's I assume it's really good, but they've always been really clunky so far. Like I'm sure they're important for certain matchups, but we're gonna try it like this. I do appreciate that the Storm decks that I've seen, yeah, they keep their 7. So this doesn't have a Leyline, but it has basically everything else I could possibly want. So I'm a keep. If they go off with Echo on turn 1, I'm gonna be, obviously. Okay. Scared me for a second there, Pun. Okay, so they can't Veil me here. So I think I'm going to Thoughtseize rather than playing Faithless Looting. Yeah. And then next turn we could Looting into another Thoughtseize or a Cabal Therapy. So hopefully we kind of cut them off of what they would like to do with that. You hope they Veil us. Yeah. No, you hope they try to Veil us, right? They can't. That's not an option. Oh my god, they were like 1 mana off. Unreal. Dodged. Oh my god. I'm just putting both Vengevines in, right? Because Bridge is way more dangerous in a longer game, but if I just escape 2 Vengevines next turn, I could have lethal the turn after with the Stitcher Supplier and the Gravecrawler. I don't want to have unused mana in this deck, so I really want to play this Stitcher Supplier this turn. But if I don't draw a creature, then I end up stranded, which is no good. So I think I'm not going to, but kind of feels bad. What would Liam do? Just a Lamau Stitcher Supplier? That's factual, right? Probably. I'm not going to. We basically have a guaranteed kill on turn 4 right now, as it stands. And they're just top decking flat. They have no action. Okay, they apparently found something. Hopefully it's just a cantrip. Looks like it could be. Yeah. You don't understand why we didn't fetch? Mostly probably because I'm bad. I just didn't think of which land I wanted to play at all because I didn't care. Sure, yeah, I agree with you. I guess I was thinking of Bloodghasts that aren't in my deck right now. No, they're in there. I guess I was thinking of Bloodghast for whatever reason. Oh, there's a Hogaak. Okay, so we 100% have lethal on deck here, so they have to kill me now, basically. They have infinite mana, so we do have a Cabal Therapy we can fire off here, and hopefully, no, we will strip out a Dark Ritual, so that's not nothing. Cast it this time. Yeah, that's the plan, Georgie boy. I didn't notice that I had one last time. I'm not sure how that's the case, because maybe I already had like a bunch of Faithless Lootings in my... We might mill Anger. Oh, by stacking Stitcher Supplier. You right, dog. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. We did not. I am naming Dark Ritual. So I think they would have been smart enough to leave something like Burning Wish on top. Rite of Flame, Chrome Mox, right? Okay, sure. The fast mana they have is Chrome Mox. They have Chrome Mox and a Rite of Flame, so I assume they have more than enough resources here to kill me, but we're gonna do everything we can to put a win into play. No, I'm not. The only time I forgot to cast Hogaak, I didn't realize that I could. I already mentioned this turn that I could cast Hogaak, so I usually don't miss stuff that I'm like, I intend to do this thing, and then I just don't do it. Usually the things I miss are things that I'm just like not paying enough attention to, like randomly cast it, like activating red and 6 on a board where it's like not particularly relevant. Boom. Let me tell you all something important.
Meanwhile,
we'll be back in half a second, just kicking the client. Real quick. I assume the viewer count is low tonight because of endless people watching the early access events. But it's all standard and historic, so I just don't care. So I'd rather record this stuff for YouTube and try to have a good time. Playing Hogaak has been surprisingly pleasant so far. But it is because it's winning. Yeah, it's early access for call time, but it's all in arena. So it's only standard and I think it's only standard and limited. Well, it's not going to be a video. It's going to be a song. And no, I didn't work on it today. I need people to remind me in the morning, not once I'm streaming, because I'm not going to work on it after I stream. Like, that's the problem. Is like I need to do these lyrics for See My Decks. Yeah, no, no. I thank you, and I get your point, but that, as I was just saying, that's not actually helpful. What I need is to be reminded earlier in the day when I have like time and energy. All right, we're back to this thing. Why don't you just schedule emails to yourself? Because I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Reminded by your sweet halftime memes and want more. Fair enough. Fair enough, Georgie boy. And I thank you for the encouragement. Like, I really mean it. Like, the fact that things that I create are something that people want to see more of. I mean, that you couldn't... That there's nothing better as a creator. There's nothing better as a creator than having people say, I want to see more of what you do. You have an idea? Sick! Sick! What I should do is just set reminders on my calendar. Thanks, bud. That's fine because I'll see it when I get up. That's way too goddamn early, but it's fine. I'll see it when I get up. The only way that would be a problem is if I got up later and by the time I checked my email, I had so many email that I just didn't see it. But that's very unlikely these days. Even at my height of popularity, I didn't get that many emails. These decks are so freaking terrifying to look at. The fact that I won that last game really felt like they should not have kept the hand that they did. But I guess it had turned to ad nauseum. And we just had the Thoughtseize. Plus they could have had Veil to protect it. I end up sleeping around 11, so I don't know how fellow human beings sleep. I mean, I usually go from like 2... No, game 3. Oh, over the whole match. Yeah, we did hit a lot. The double Cabal Therapy on Wished Claw was like... That was kind of the game. That game. I usually sleep from like a little bit after I stream, so like 2:30 or so, or 3 a.m. until around 10:30 or 11. They were one mana short on the turn 1 kill. If the Lion's Eye Diamond had been a Lotus Petal instead, we would have died on turn 1. I'm like pretty sure of it. Especially against Tess. Because Tess has Chrome Mox and Lotus Petal to get itself going. Oh, and Mox Opal. Out of the two Storm decks, I think this one would be my preference. I think it looks like a lot more fun than Ant. Ant should be better, but apparently the overwhelming power of Veil of Summer and the turn one wheel are keeping Tess on top. Yeah, I had a good hour-long run today, so I'm feeling good. I took a tiny nap in the afternoon, drove my grandmother around on a bunch of errands, and then took a small nap. Yeah, I got my G1 again during the pandemic. So I just have to schedule my driving test for my G2 and then I'm good. Driving's great. Yeah, so here's Ant, and they're playing 4 Thoughtseize, 3 Duress, so they're like... This is the much more sort of insidious... You hate driving? I like driving. I like driving a lot. The only thing about driving that's funny is I'm driving with my grandmother as the passenger, and she's so used to being the person that drives, and she doesn't... She's just a bit of a nervous passenger. It's kind of cute. Well, I understand being a nervous passenger with a bad driver, but like I'm pretty calm, and I like as a driver I'm calm, and I just don't take a lot of risks or a lot of like I don't make a lot of like very aggressive moves. I think I might be a bad city driver at the moment. I used to be a pretty good one, but because in Toronto you have to make a lot of sort of bold moves sometimes to get shit done. Sometimes. All right, this is a keeper, especially on the draw. Bad driver because my attention span is heavily compromised. No, definitely not for me. Like Magic, driving supplies enough information to me that I'm very on. Magic Online is only problematic because occasionally you have people who just like sit around for a minute doing nothing. I expect to see Arkham's Astrolabe. Oh, Preordain. Okay, it might be more Delver. Could be Show and Tell? No, it can't be Show and Tell because this person's playing Snow-Covered Island. The joke there being that the Show and Tell players absolutely refuse to update their deck lists. Which I think is neat. Good for them. I mean, stick to your guns, right? I have no problem with that. None. I really don't. So on this turn we get to go Putrid Imp, discard Bloodghast, Vengevine, Gravecrawler, play the Gravecrawler, get back the Vengevine and the Bloodghast. The question is, do I attempt to play around Daze on the Putrid Imp in order to get the Bloodghast back, or do I just assume they don't have a Daze, because if they do have a Daze, I'm going to lose the Gravecrawler anyway. I'm going to make sure I get my guaranteed Bloodghast here. Guaranteed. Not a guaranteed. Okay, so that was really good. Actually, I probably should have done it in the reverse order, because if I didn't get the Putrid Imp, I would be not in a great spot here. And instead, I'm going to be in a pretty damn good spot here. Yeah, I definitely should have. Well, as long as I figured it out eventually. No, well, we got max rewarded, right? Not only did we not get punished, we got max rewarded. So, like, I went for the all greed line without realizing it. Attack you for 4. I got Altar coming in next turn. That's a big yikes for you, opponent. That's fine. I only would have been scared there if they were like, Lotus Petal Preordain. It's like, oh no. Monks on the plane. That's great. I appreciate that. So I just really, really would not like them to have Force of Will here, and we should be golden. Whee! So I think I'm just going to play Faithless Looting to mill myself for 2 before I do anything else. No. Gravecrawler does that just the same. Do I want to attack with the Gravecrawler this turn, though? Oh, I played my land before I sequencing. I could have milled myself for an extra 4 here. Okay, that was a big mistake. Okay, well, best not to compound it anymore. And the best way to do that is... I think I'm supposed to just attack with everything. They can block one of these guys with the monk, and I don't really mind. There's a good chance they just chump the Vengevine with the monk. Yeah, I think we're just turning our dudes sideways. If they block Putrid Imp with Monastery Mentor, I might try to sack enough stuff so that I have Threshold and this becomes a 2-2. Is looting a bad idea here? It's not a great idea here. The difference, too, is, like, I could just replay Gravecrawler after combat for free. So there's really not a lot of incentive to cast the looting. I could just loot next turn when I actually have a card in hand, right? Because there are cards in my deck I want in hand and not in my graveyard. This is fine. So we're just going to cycle a Gravecrawler here. All right, so I missed mill 4 there. So again, as I've said already, one of the reasons I did want to play the second league was because we never really got to use Altar in the first one. And it's sort of one of the most interesting angles of this deck. You don't know the text of Putrid Imp, Roy? Oh, I thought we were friends. The sick thing about having Altar now is that they don't... Oh, you wanted to know if it was a zombie? Yeah, it is a zombie imp, which is weird. The sick thing about having Altar now is that they can't swords any of my creatures effectively. Yeah, that's fair. But this number of monk tokens is potentially... You thought Imp might have obsolesced. Yeah. Monks out of play is scaring you now. It should do. It should do. Whee! We milled a Bloodghast and a Darkblast. Darkblast kind of fucks. Not gonna lie. Kind of excited about the Darkblast. Okay, I wonder if they have another swords. So we'll just draw for turn. No, we'll mill the Darkblast. I can Darkblast a monk. Then I can Faithless Looting and Darkblast another monk. Plus milling 2 is good. I got a second Vengevine. Hot. So I want to make sure I cast 2 creatures this turn. So I guess we'll just sack Gravecrawler. Play Gravecrawler. Sack Gravecrawler. I guess that means the Gravecrawler can't attack, but that's fine. I think maybe the first thing we'll do is Darkblast a monk. But I need to be able to play 2 creatures. Am I supposed to just go for an altar kill here? I bet I am. So let's go sack the Gravecrawler. We'll start off with the Gravecrawler stuff. And then if Darkblast becomes relevant, then we'll deal with that then. Okay, there's a bridge in my graveyard now. Yeah. No, we also hit a bridge. So this is totally changed now. Everything has changed. The Fire Nation is now attacked. Okay. Do I want to kill any of their monks right now? No, I'm just going to deck them, right? Oh, I see what they're doing. I don't have any other zombies right now. But unfortunately for them, this is going to become a zombie anyway because I have a bridge from below. Also, apparently we milled a different Gravecrawler. So now we just go off like this. I still haven't hit a Gak, so let's go mill myself, save targets. We'll go sack Gravecrawler. Do I have a second bridge yet? No. I do have a Cabal Therapy. Okay, they scoop. No more! No more! I've had enough. Alright, Fatal Push in Cabal Therapy? No más, por favor. Oh, Carrion Feeder's probably no good in this matchup, right? Just gonna get chumped endlessly. But I think this is one of those matchups where Altar is really, really good. Force. Yeah. I think I'd rather have Assassin's Trophy. Because I feel like they're a Rest in Peace deck. But maybe I'm just supposed to have both, to be perfectly honest. I don't know how I'm supposed to fit that into the deck. Maybe instead of trying to go after their hand, we just do this. Cutting some imps. Yeah. Oh, what's up, boat guy? Tally ho. Oh, Darkblast is probably not good enough here. Starting on the homework, you lucky duck. Alright, I'm gonna go like that. They have some graveyard hate. Just what, though? Yeah, that's why I'm not bringing in all 4 forces. Well, not gonna pitch that one. Opponent mulls to 6 and casts Ponder. It might just be surgicals, right? Do I go for the ultimate cute play? Turn 1, Putrid Imp, pitch Anger, 1 you? I don't think so. I think I would like to see if they have a Rest in Peace. I don't want to blow I don't want to blow my hand without being able to get anything into play. And then there's a reasonable shot that if they don't play something like Rest in Peace this turn, that I can do a decent amount with my next turn. If they have the Rest in Peace, it doesn't matter what I start on with this hand. We get hosed. Dreadhorde. Okay. It might just be like Surgical. Who knows? Am I attacking with Hogaak this turn? I think I might be attacking with Hogaak this turn. So first things first. Ditch. This turn is going to be absolutely broken in half. I want everyone to understand how completely not okay this turn is about to be. I'm fairly certain of it. So, sequencing. So the next thing I want to do is try to flip the Bloodghast out. Yeah, that's fine. The last thing I want to do is play the Hogaak. I don't want to put it into my graveyard until I've given them ample opportunity to exile it. Sorry, to exile other things. So if Surgical's in their hand, I'm trying to play around that. So let's play this, grab the Bloodghast. Yes. Next up, we're going to discard Anger. Next, we play Stitcher Supplier. This is creature number one. So I got to put the Vengevine in my graveyard next. Force. I think that stops me from getting the Hogaak this turn, but not the Vengevine. Oh no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm one short. I don't know, attack you with all this stuff? Seems okay. Yeah. Alright. Good force, opponent. Good force. That was quality. Hasty Hogaak next turn could be real good. It's so good. All right. Probably Ponders here. Really? That's quite aggressive. Okay, let's draw Faithless Looting. 3, 4, 5. Not good enough. Oh, but that is. Yes, please. Get him. Come on now. Okay. Down to 2 cards in hand. Brainstorm, sure. Ponder. No more swords to plowshares, please. No more. I've had enough. Oh no. Rip. Second Dreadhorde. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Gonna run through the jungle. Gonna run through the jungle. Ho ho. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. No force, please. So 1, 2, 3, 4, Five, 6? Yeah. This doesn't actually, this is not gonna have flying. Yeah. I don't know. Hogaak with haste? Alright. So I have to attack with the 2 creatures. And if I want, alright, I gotta exile my Vengevine, but I don't know, kill ya? No force, please? No force, please? Yes! I don't know, attack you for 1 greater than Thoughtseize? Seemed good. Does anyone think this deck might be good? This deck might be good. I think this deck might be good. Not sure. Could be fake news. Or maybe we're just lucky. But either way... We indeed, Roy. We indeed. We. Hogaak with haste. That is something else. You thought Hogaak was bad. Wait for Hogaak 2. Hasty Boogaloo. The Royal We. That's good. We're against the Magikarp guy. I wonder if they're playing Merfolk. Alright, we'll mull that. That one's good. I'm gonna keep that one. I think I'm bottoming the swamp because I could just fetch it if I want to. God, this hand is fantastic. We've got the bridge, Hogaak, and Altar. Good luck. No! Ah! What if I just did it again? I think I'm supposed to do that. If they have a second wasteland, I'll be kind of annoyed. Okay, good. At least we get to play through that. Am I pitching Altar here? No, of course I'm not. What are you talking about? Well, so if they don't have another wasteland, next turn I get to go land, Supplier, Hogaak. Can't pitch the land. I need to get things going. Yeah. All right. We have 3 more altars in the deck, so if we get wasted out of this game, though, that's no bueno. So we can always slow roll up to our Hogaak if they have another wasteland. Opponent says, this isn't a fun deck, frowny face. I will say, speak for yourself, smiley face. Opponent scoops it up. Whew. Click submit. I'll be back in a half a second, but might be clicking submit here. Alrighty. So I think what's up, Blitz? I think I'm gonna bring in some trophies and maybe just cut like 2 Putrid Imps. No, I kind of like the Putrid Imps. Cut Carrion Feeder and a Darkblast. I think this is like, it's just sort of, now we have some hedge for what they could be on. Because like if it's like a Delver deck, their hate is not usually too good. But if it's Death and Taxes, it's really good, right? So, hand is fine. Well, we keep finding Hogaak, Faithless Looting Bridge in the opening. So that's kind of good. Opponent mulls to 6, okay. Wasteland. Yo, they're styling on me. Okay, looks like Taxes. So I'm pretty sure I want to fire off this Faithless Looting ASAP. I suppose I could fetch a Swamp, play Putrid Imp this turn. Next turn, I could go looting into Gravecrawler Hogaak. And this is all moot if they have Rest in Peace. I guess what I should do is like fetch Swamp and just fire off Cabal Therapy on them. See if I can hit Rest in Peace. I think this is actually almost definitely the best play. Not the most fun play, but this is the best play. Cabal Therapy. Show me your secrets. Okay. They don't have a land. Okay, so if they don't top deck a land for their Thalia, they also can't cast the Swords to Plowshares. That was not a good 6 that they kept. We could get away with this because I think there's a sequence in which we get to cast Hogaak. Is there? No, there isn't. It's close. That's a little frustrating. Yeah, that's gonna suck. So we have to play Faithless Looting this turn? Probably. It's a really good draw for them. Next turn, they're gonna have Thalia. Oh, I could Putrid Imp or Gravecrawler flashback Cabal Therapy. If I do that, we can either get rid of the Thalia or the Surgical. Well, or try to get rid of the Surgical. Okay, so we'll play Badlands, play Putrid Imp. They could Surgical my Cabal Therapy right now. Now we go discard, bridge. Then we go Cabal Therapy them. Triggers. In your head, in your head. Zombie. Alright. Didn't see that one coming, but that's okay. That's fine. We get rid of their Thalia here. So they just have Swords and Mom. Hopefully we can roll up to something. Taking all my bridges is kind of a pain in the ass. It's fine. Maybe that wasn't worth doing. Oh well, we learn. doot. Okay. What? They missed the one in my graveyard! Oh, no. No. Not like this. Not like this. Man, I've only ever done that once, but since the one time I missed taking the card out of their graveyard with Surgical, I've had opponents do that like 3 times now. Unreal. I have no excuses or explanations. I guess that's just a thing that happens now. Yikes. Doesn't waste me. I guess they assume porting me is good enough? Sure. Land off the top. Banger. 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 Hardly knew her. All right. Jam Altar here, I guess. No, but I honestly don't know if I can remember opponents ever failing to Surgical the card in my graveyard before that. And since then it has happened like 3 times in like 2 weeks. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. I think we just jam this altar down while we have the opportunity. No Thalia yet. We have our mana open. Probably free attack for 2. But I can mill myself if they do anything spooky. Maybe they screwed up because they saw 4 cards in exile, but one of them was my Cabal Therapy. All right. How much longer can my Death and Taxes opponent fail to draw a viable creature or a plains? So they kept the vial on 2, so they don't have a Skyclave Apparition in hand. Second vial. It's so bad, opponent. Oh, I'm so sorry. Doesn't waste me? Wild. So let's take their swords and see what else they're going on. The second mother and a sword. That's so rough, opponent. I'm so sorry. You couldn't win anything with that hand. So let's looting first. We'll see what we grab because I know the coast is clear to just do it this way. Ditch Hogaak and Gravecrawler. Play the Carrion Feeder. I might even be able to win this turn. I think I want the Carrion Feeder in play. They win our pity. I guess so. Gak, 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 gak. Blitz! Hogaak gets to ride up in the front today because he's a good gacker. Oh, I do have to exile my Gravecrawler. Oh well. So I probably should have played the Gravecrawler and whatever. Do I gack myself for 8 here? There's no guarantee that I get to cast it again. Oh, yes, there is, because I have it. Yeah. We just go off here. All right. I'm going to say GG's to them. The only thing they said that whole match was, this isn't a fun deck, frowny face. And I said, speak for yourself, smiley face. So, like, they're playing taxes. What do they want? Like, they're also not like a super quote unquote fun deck, right? They're a super fair deck, but it's not always a fun deck. They were gonna Thalia me. Thalia me. I had to use Cabal Therapy on them. I feel so dirty. This has been super fun, though. Cabal Therapy is a blast of a card. And again, playing with House Money, just tearing it up today. All right, rock and rumble. Against Blunter Sky. I think I can keep this on the draw. It's like not super fast, but double therapy seems really good. Green Sun Zenith. Okay, this looks like elves. So I'm definitely going to turn one therapy. And I want to name probably Glimpse or Natural Order, because those are the cards that kill you the fastest. I don't think they could turn to me with a Natural Order. Well then. Opponent said rude. I said oops. They said the soul read, and I said I guess so. I guess. I don't know what else to call that. Yeah. They're holding on to their Carrion Ranger. Oh, they could have another fetch for a Dryad if they're playing two. Sure. Well, I'm going to take their Dryad at minimum. Welcome back, Robert. You missed the Cabal Therapy blind for double glimpse. The name of the card, but I did take a screenshot of it. The name of the card in their hand is Carrion Dryad? No, Carrion Ranger. I think. Hold on. I gotta check the... Carrion Dryad is the card I love. Carrion Ranger is the card in their hand. So I'm just checking my screenshot really quick, but I closed it. Carrion Ranger and the Metal Sentinel they already played. And they also have a Forest. So the last card in their hand is going to be the Forest. All right. Okay. Zoop zap bop. The Miracle Grow card. Yeah, that's an accurate description. Bloodghast. Whee! Play this Gravecrawler from my hand. And pass the turn. Not the most aggressive hand, but my opponent's currently on flat nothing. Yeah, they're just hoping to open or to top deck an Oath. Sorry, what is the card? Why didn't we cast Gak? Holy crap! Strifo, because I'm bad. I constantly do not remember you could just cast it from your hand. It doesn't need to be in the graveyard. That's why. That's 100% why. I literally forget all the time. No way. Well, it's not gonna kill us. Shoot. Though having a Hogaak here to block would have been really good. So I'm taking 13. So we're gonna therapy ourselves. Are we? Yeah, because then I get to cast Gravecrawler and Hogaak. Hey, here's my hand opponent. Don't you wish your Bloodghast was hot like me? You wish your Bloodghast was Hogaak there. I mean, more than a little bit, yeah. This card seems good. I guess crack him for 6? Just the full amount? I think the full amount leaves me dead to more things. Okay. Did they draw a green card, or are they just dead? Oh my god. That's a good one. It's not actually that good here, but that's a good one. We're gacking him, Jig. We would have gacked him better, but I'm bad. Oh. I guess we could just win anyway. Hello. Alright, they have 4 blockers. I have 8 points of trample. They block with Craterhoof. They take 3. Then I attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they'd have to block. Optimal blocks. Yeah, they're basically dead. They weren't dead, but they were basically dead. So we screwed up, but we managed to pull it out anyway. So I assume Fatal Push is really important here. And maybe Thoughtseize? No, not Thoughtseize. Maybe Thoughtseize? Probably Thoughtseize and Cabal Therapy. We just need to fizzle them early. Although this seems like too much hand hate. Like, I've got Cabal Therapy already. So maybe just push is good enough. Trophy maybe is like an okay thing to have against the Craterhoof plays. Carrion Feeder is going to get stonewalled. Darkblast is finally found its matchup. And then maybe like this. I think that's right. Yeah, so Zach, remember, you can cast Hogaak from your hand. You can cast Hogaak from your hand. It's like really weird. I've never played a Hogaak deck before today, so I'm not surprised that I keep forgetting that. But whenever my Hogaak opponents do it, I'm always like, oh, fuck, yeah, they can do that. Shit. You can also you can cast it from the graveyard? Wild. I think it's because you can't spend mana on it. I always assume that you also can't cast it from your hand for whatever reason. I don't think there's any sense to it. I think we should just start playing this game. There's no explanation for how bad I am, and I still get away with it. But we are on our way to 4-0 here. It's kind of crazy. When you can cast it from the yard, there's like a small animation. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this one. Opponent keeps their 7. I'll keep the 7. It's not spectacular, but like we can slow roll. Ah, okay. I have not seen that in elf sideboards, so I wasn't expecting it. We do have the trophies, luckily, but we don't have the ley lines. But yeah. No, it's not so bad. But like we can't cast Hogaak at any reasonable pace. Doesn't attack. I don't know what that means. Seems like a spooky play. Oh, they want to block my Bloodghast. Of course they do. I hate doing this, but I'm going to do this. Playing Stitcher Supplier. What are we losing? Bridge, trophy. Oh, no! One of my 2 trophies! Ah. Well, maybe they're on flat nothing and we just get to Vengevine next turn. You know? Maybe good things really do happen to bad people. Carrion Ranger. Okay. Okay. We're definitely mostly dead. Should have boarded in Assassin's Participation Ribbon. You're not wrong. Oh my god. I sure hope I top deck Plague Engineer. Assassin's Mayoral Sash. Assassin's Key to the City. Anyone? Okay. I don't know why they're playing that. Oh, of course I know it. Holy crap. I'm going to tell my opponent, sick. Sick. That was sick. Hard cast Craterhoof, swing for 24. I might be a little bit dead. That Elvish Visionary from turn 2 just ended me. Alright, I think Anger can go out. I think the pushes are probably not as important as the forces. I'm going to take out one more something. It's going to be Altar. Maybe this isn't an Altar matchup. Maybe we just fight them more. Like that. And I don't hate this. But having the combo angle seems like something I want. What matchups are the altars in for? I don't know. Like, Well, it's main deck because it's an incredible engine that just ends the game on the spot all of a sudden a lot of the time, right? Like, it doesn't matter. A lot of the time it's like, they've got Swords to Plowshares, so you'd never be able to kill them in combat. But Altar means you can just set up your whole deck and eat them, or mill them out. So... That's all I got, dude. I mean, I'm not... I definitely am not an expert or anything on anything, obviously. Just go like this. Yeah. I think the altars are just like, they're good insurance against any kind of deck that can actually sort of outposition you sometimes. So this does not have any way to remove the Leyline, but it's got plenty of removal. I have 6 ways to remove a Leyline in my deck right now. Darkblast isn't that good if they have the Leyline. There we go. That's the hand. Yeah, that's the hand. Yeah, this is a snap. We're gonna bottom Bayou. And we're gonna run through the jungle. Gonna run through the jungle. The old bang down the road. They kept their 7? Wild. No Leyline. Okie doke. So we gotta go fast. Oh, well, no, we don't. All right. I'm gonna pitch both my green cards. Maybe they also have surgicals. Unlikely, but hey, it's your favorite card, Roy. Nettle Sentinel could be frustrating off the top. Shit. Alright. But I can't kill that one opponent. I just can't. Alright. Maybe their second creature will be something I can kill. We can next turn. We could. It's unlikely. No, I understand Legacy Goblins. No. I understand how to do the thing. It's generally not going to be at all useful. Not that it's not at all useful, but they have hyper valuable 1/1s most of the time, like we're seeing right now. And so, while that is possible, I think it's not only unlikely, but I wouldn't even bother unless the Nettle Sentinel was going to literally kill me. Because I'd rather just pick off all their little guys nonstop. I milled another Faithless Looting? Well, that's just dandy. Dude. Get out of here, you little nerd. Pew! And now I can force if I need to. It's not likely, but I could. Visionary. I think I'm just dredging again here. Uh-oh. third Heritage Druid? No. Oh, it's going to be something that bounces that. Yeah. Well, at least we get to cut off their card advantage train here. Oh, I mean, you could do that if you want to, Mr. Fringe. I'm certainly entertained by the idea. Yeah, we're definitely dredging Darkblast here and picking off the Wirewood. This might be one of those situations, though, where we just end up doing nothing for too long. I'm not actually sure. Yeah. Like, I think next turn I just have to Faithless Looting and hope I hit something. Get something going. Doing nothing for too long. Where's Larynx Punchworthy? He needs to see the sick burn you just hit me with. Doing nothing for too long. That's like our whole shtick. Oh, there he is. No, people would definitely be interested, my friend. Legacy Battle of Wits sounds like insane. All right, how bad is this about to be? Sure. Visionary? I remember when we spent whole modern leagues doing nothing. Those were the days. Scoos! Oh, that's a big yikes. Eats the Darkblast. That's fine. I didn't want it this turn anyway. Alright, so we basically have to make a big move here. Pepperidge Farm remembers. We didn't do nothing. We didn't do anything. Well, that sucks. So we're looting, and we gotta hit some good stuff. Otherwise, we're gonna be in big trouble very quickly against the Scoos. Fuck, that is a whole bunch of nothing. Ah, I goofed? I don't know if I goofed, but I'm definitely in trouble. Oh, you messed up the... Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, I know, I got you. Well... Oh, man. Yeah, this is about to get real bad real fast. It's okay though. We've had a good match here. So they eat Hogaak. Should eat a Vengevine. Oh, they eat a Faithless Looting. Eat the Vengevine. Yeah. No, eats the Cabal Therapy. Leaves the Vengevine. Very strange. I mean, I guess. Okay. Plays Strider. Sure. That doesn't let me get anything going, huh? What is the card called? The 2 green. Natural Order. Visionaries in hand. I don't think I care. Versus death. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm dead already? Yeah. I think I'm dead already. No, I am dead already. Fuck. Yeah, we're already dead. All right, it doesn't matter. All right, onwards to the 5th one. No, we can't block with anything. There's nothing we can block with, and we can't get anything going. We kept a very slow hand that had an out for their Leyline, and they didn't have it. So it was a good match. It was a good match. Like, and the Darkblast did kind of what I expected it to after that turn 1, where it was like, well, it's slowing them down. Like, I think after I killed the 2nd Heritage Druid, I should have stopped and just conceded that they were going to have the draw engine with the Wirewood Symbiote. It's just really hard for me to let that go, but I think we had to start doing more because we ran out of land drops and we weren't going to be able to do anything. So that was like a great example of a game where we actually had some play. We actually had some decisions to make, and it would have mattered like which direction we went with it. It was like quite interesting. Okie dokie. The last one against Gucci Gabe. The event? I don't know. I don't think I can keep that. God gave you 7 mulligans, so use some of them. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Woohoo! Oh my god. It was almost worth just holding all 3 Vengevines so I could Cabal Therapy myself on a future turn and be like, oops. Holy crap. That was something. No, let's play the worst creature first. Carrion Feeder. A woohoo! Always yield. Always yes. Boom, baby! I love Vengevine's ultra extreme art. Vengevine just looks like it took a hit of like a fantastically powerful energy drink. When your energy's low, get Vengevine! Also, sequencing the Carrion Feeder first meant that we have a sack outlet in case they have swords here. Okay. Do you like straight lines, jagged forms, angles? Raymond Swanland is for you. It's from an old Surge commercial. It like again, it looks like it's like for Mountain Dew or something. Hey Vengevine, what do you do when you're feeling down? I go extreme. 2 creature spells in 1 turn. Oh yeah, I can cast the Hogaak, huh? Can I? No, I'm 1 card short, right? I could... Oh, I can't... Nope. I could sack a Vengevine and exile the Vengevine to play the Hogaak. Is that better? That seems absolutely crazy. Is there a therapy in our yard? There is not. Nope. Oh, there's a bridge. Right, there's a bridge. I see. I see. So we can sack the Supplier, get a zombie, and cast the Gak that way. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Bloop. Triggers. I don't know, catch Hogaak. Whee! I don't know, go. There's no, oh my God. All right, well, I guess everyone get back in the graveyard. Everyone back in the pile. But one thing I want to do here is I think... Oh, no. I don't need to leave the Carrion Feeder in play for the Terminus, because I want them to activate the Terminus, but I don't need to do anything silly like leave the Carrion Feeder in play for that, because there's infinite zombies. Sack Carrion Feeder to itself. Yes, please. Well, that was a close one. Well, hopefully we'll get something going this turn. Got double therapy, so... What order do you want these zombie tokens on the bottom of your library in? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever's fine. Any order. Boop. I love that. Give me the good stuff. That's not really the good stuff. Am I just firing off double therapy this turn? I think so. Okay, we want to name... I guess maybe I should have Faithless Looting this turn. No, I want to clear the counters first. They're looting. Yeah, there's a looting. But I think I would rather clear their counters first. Brainstorm. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder what they're hiding. So I'm definitely not naming Brainstorm. They get to hide 2 cards here. Just naming Ponder here, see what they're up to. Force, Hull Breacher, Sylvan Library, and Teferi. Okay, well... Obviously should have named at least one of the forces. So I think we just hit the Force of Will. The problem is, then they have the Hull Breacher to eat me. So basically, no matter what, they've got good play against me now. So I think I'm naming Force of Will. I'm naming Hull Breacher. No, Hull Breacher's better. Because then if they force something next turn, then they're basically on nothing. Oh, whoa. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Magic Online. Good top deck. Fuck. If they have the next land, they could... Oh, no! Ah, my bridges! No! Oh, man. Well, I didn't have the next land like I wanted, but shit. That Terminus was really good, huh? Fuck. Probably should have just Faithless Looting there, huh? Shoot. Alright. Hard games are hard. Okay, they can cast a row if they want. I think if they do, I'm basically just toast. Was not expecting the Terminus, and that really did a good job. Oh well. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. Alright, this is a row. There's no way this is gonna resolve. Even if it does it matter? No, it doesn't. Shit. I guess it could on the next turn. So I think we got a looting first. See if they force this. Okay, if we draw something hot into Altar, we could go off. The fact that we already lost 2 bridges was really bad. I was gonna be Teferi, bounce my Gravecrawler. Okay. That's not irrelevant. It's also not super good for them. Guess they could jam their Sylvan library now if they wanted to. Don't swords. Don't swords! Okay, good. There's a teeny tiny amount of hope. So I could go Vengevine into Hogaak. But I know they have Teferi. Right, we're just done here. Shoot. Well, we get to bring in Thoughtseizes and more Cabal Therapies, I guess. I don't know what kind of hate they're going to have. I assume it'll be things like Surgical, because I don't think they want to rest in peace Relic Cage. I really hope that it's not those cards. I don't think it'll be Rest in Peace. I think Rest in Peace is probably ambitious for the Miracle Uro Mystic Sanctuary deck, but maybe. Yeah, Containment Priest, I don't. Yeah, Containment Priest is definitely a thing that could happen, but I'm not super concerned about it. I think we're just going to go like this, hope to get through with the therapies and the etc. No idea how I'm supposed to sideboard for these games. So it's like Vengevine and Hogaak feel like difficult to get into play, but then Vengevine's also pretty good if you just hardcast it sometimes. So I don't know. Yeah, it's no good. It's better. Guess we're all in. Sure. Put them all to 5. They're going hard for hate. Okay. Okay. Don't surgical my Hogaaks, please. I would not appreciate it. Opponent's in the tank. I wonder if they want to force it. Brainstorm. Shit. That is really good. It's really good. So, I think I'm naming Force? 2 to 5 combos you want in it. Fuck! Oh, they went for the Vengevine? Okay, that's not so bad. Alright. Sorry. This isn't attempted, but you gotta tell me 2 to 5 combos you want in it. I don't know about combos. Just remember it's Legacy, so you can play 4 of Green Sun Zenith. You can play... I don't know. I would look around at some of the Legacy archetypes that run tutors. All right, thanks, Roy. See you in a bit. Okay. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. I meant to play Gravecrawler. Maybe it'll work out. Take their swords. Okay. Oh, I have the anger in there. So we have a hasty Hogaak next turn? Okay, that could be really good. Yep. Depths, Titan Show, World Gorger, Loam, Entomb. Let's go with Entomb. 4 of Entomb. No. Base it on, like... If we want it to be the kind of deck that I will love, try to base it on the Strifo pile kind of stuff. So, like... And because Entomb is a good tutor for a lot of that stuff. Like, you can Entomb one of your 4 Uros. And then obviously we should be playing combo, so World Gorger seems like right up that alley. Although I guess it should be playing, is it not Opalescence? Replenish? Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to take that. I don't know. Let me think about it when I'm not in the middle of a pretty intense thing going on here. So play Gravecrawler is good. Actually, no, play Gravecrawler is excellent. They can't Force of Will to stop it. Oh, I don't have a Cabal Therapy. They could have. Oh well. I think I'd rather play a Hogaak from my graveyard than my hand. I guess Nick Fit is probably the right way to go. Oh no, did I was like, I'm sitting here going like, did I screw up? No. Because they could be holding out for Hasty Gack. Go combat. Smash. Fuck! What? Ah! I took one of those! Ah! Alright. Well, next turn we can just do it again, I guess? Via the Faithless Looting. Let's hit a fetch land. You're not gonna hard cast Force Negation, are you? You wouldn't be that bold, would you, opponent? Okay, they would be. Alright, go to combat. Crack you for 4. They're on 1 card in hand. Their Brainstorm has been cleared off for a good while now. Thoughtseize. Yeah. Yeah. Your soul is mine. Should be game here, thanks to anger. Unless they have the soul read and they're like surgical anger. Got him. Okay. Holy crap, another swords. Well, it's a good thing I did what I did. Perfect. I gotta exile a bridge, but I'll take it. Put you to 1. All right, opponent, you're on Terminus or Bust. Get one more zombie. All right, OP, what do you got? All right. Final game. Final game of the league. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring in one Force of Vigor for that Darkblast. All right, little deck. Let's do it. See the opponent like mulligan like 8 times. Snaps off their 7. Well, that's terrifying. Yeah, that's about as good as that's gonna get. That's not what I was hoping to see. Well, that's not what I was hoping to see. All right. You got the rest in peace, nerd. What you got? Say what you want. Well, feel like I'm likely to lose my bridge to an Uro this turn. Just gonna jam an altar into their open mana. Because if we do lose the bridge, depending on what we draw, I could go Gravecrawler into something, into stuff. I don't know. Do it. Yeah. All right. Like to see the Force of Will here. Yep. Exiles Jace the Mind Sculptor. Wild. Ponder. Yikes. All right. So if I get to keep my bridge, this turns like this starts going nuts. Wild. Maybe we'll grind them out yet. They didn't fail to hit land drops, right? There's no way. There's no way. Come on, opponent. Don't fool with me. Don't fool with me. They're fooling with me. Well, I mean, I guess we try to make the play that's like super, super good. And keep up Faithless Looting here if this gets countered. Resolve? More forces? If you have another force, that's going to be bad. Do you have another force? I don't need to do this now, so I guess I'll pass the turn. They do not yet have green for Uro. So. Seems good so far. Yeah. He's so scary. They do have green for Uro now. So I can't loop it without the zombie being exposed to removal. So if they have a swords right now, they could break the loop. Which they do. I will mill myself again with the zombie. And we have Faithless Looting to try to find something else to get this going again. So we're in okay shape. Okay, graveyard now contains Stitcher, bridge. All right, I gotta find one more creature and get this going. If we do, we're kind of in the money, and if we don't, yeah, that'll do it. I don't know, best possible creature. You have another force? Another force? No force. Play Gravecrawler. So Terminus is what could mess me up the most here, I guess. Or I guess just the rest in peace this turn. But I don't think I'm going to play around that by slow rolling where I'm... Oh! Well then. Let's play Gravecrawler first. And then play Cabal Therapy, I guess. What do I need to hit? Uro? No, they would have played Uro, right? Playing Brainstorm? Yeah, shit. So I could mill myself for another 2, trying to find a Hogaak here. Sorry, I could mill myself for another 6, trying to find a Hogaak here. 36 cards in my deck? It's probably worth doing. I'm going to name Force of Will. Even though they've already played 1, it's the card that can diffuse me winning literally right now. Well, there's a Terminus. Force of Negation. Okay, well. I assume they have a way to reset their Terminus, but... Not a Hogaak. Not a Hogaak. I'd go for more if I do it this way. Interesting. This deck is crazy. There's another Cabal Therapy. I don't want to play it yet. Let's see if I can hit that Hogaak first. Because I know they can't deal with it at the moment. Not a Hogaak. Holy crap. Not a Hogaak. I can therapy them once. And then next turn we get going again. All right. So basically I win next turn. I'm taking Terminus out of their hand. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I don't want it in their graveyard for them to reset. Yeah. Whew. Close one. Could have been a dumb. Luckily, was not quite as dumb as I normally am. All right. Just need a little bit of lucky. Oh, they had a second one. Well, can't beat that. But that also means they're not doing anything this turn, so I have a Faithless Looting plus my card draw, so we could end up in a really good spot here. They kind of have endless Termini coming. One card in hand was Prismatic Vista. No, they have one more. How good is that? Card is not good at all. Faithless Looting. Shit. Now we hit the Hogaak, huh? Oh. Okay. Pass the turn. It's getting sucky. Now they can Mystic Sanctuary Brainstorm. But they... Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't do that. I guess they want to still be ready to Terminus. Well, that's something. Maybe I should have played one out of my graveyard because then it's not card disadvantage, and most of the things I'm looking for cost 1 mana. They're fetching. Wild. I'm gonna go Mystic Sanctuary, Force of Negation, pick it up, counter. I don't know why that's something that they would do. Okay. Putting Ponder on top. Okay. Oh, they're gonna hard cast Force of Will. Sure. Sure. You got it. No surgical, please. No Uro also. Jeez. Gotta dodge a lot of stuff here. And Hull Breacher? Potentially. Whole game could be this Ponder. Oh my god. That turn when we had the opening, we dug like till our deck only had like 31 cards in it. We couldn't find the damn Hogaak. Brutal. I mean, that's the deck, I guess. I don't know if they like what they found here. Or maybe they just don't know how good it is. They want to kill me with it, but they're not sure how yet. Hey, that sounds like a follow. And that follow is from Hyphenominous? Mouse? Sure. Oh no. Wow, that's crazy good. We were winning, Mike. Might be in trouble now. We can win through this, but it's definitely going to be tedious. Not Uro, please. We came so close to just cleaning this match up, and I couldn't find Hogaak in the first like 30 cards of our deck. Oh my. Oh, that was unexpected. Okay. Wow. No, that wasn't Time Warp. Fuck. Man, that's so good. Jeez. Well played, opponent, I guess. Just pit Vengevine and play instead of looting on that one turn. Maybe? Not sure. Yeah, it's possible. I don't know which turn you're talking about, so I couldn't tell you, but if there was one turn where I could have put a Vengevine into play, maybe? I felt like I was just locked out of doing anything but casting Faithless Lootings for a while there, but maybe? I don't know, I can't remember. Oh, neat. What did you use? Or what did you play, Mike? Oh, Seasons Past. That deck is sweet. A++. Sure. Have you created an elk? You drew it and looted instead and got ride off of it and Gak. Yeah, maybe. I never played it when it had Feel of the Dead, Mike, so I don't know. rid. Oh, got rid of it, Ngak. Gotcha. And I guess we'll just chuck Vengevines at them for a little while. Okay. Dang, we were so close. So close. We just couldn't find the Hogaak that one turn, and I kind of just, yeah, I mean, I might have just, well, yeah, you're right. I remember the turn when I could have cast Vengevine, but the problem with casting Vengevine is it just doesn't get anything going for me. Like, because I was worried about them stopping me from doing anything, like, literally the next turn. So they would be four life total lower, but I don't know if it was actually going to be able to do, but you might be right. I don't know. Right now, the biggest problem is, like, even if I draw an Assassin's Trophy or something to deal with the Aethersworn Canonist, I don't have anything in my hand to get going. Like, the Days Undoing just totally wrecked us. And this Canonist is not doing nice things either. I'm not upset I didn't bring in, like, a bunch of Force of Vigors. We brought in the Miser's Force of Vigor, which unfortunately we didn't draw yet. Alright, that's it. Cool. So tough couple matches there, but good ones. And we saw the power of Altar of Dementia there. Just non-deterministically whiffed ever so slightly. So yeah, sweet leagues with Hogaak. Definitely learned how to play it a little bit better. You can cast Hogaak from your hand, for the love of God, don't forget it. I don't know, not really my kind of deck, but it's obviously powerful. And then playing it lets me sort of see a little bit more all the powerful angles it has. So Altar plus Gravecrawler plus a bridge is insane. Carrion Feeder, Gravecrawler bridge is insane. Yeah, good stuff. Anywho, we are
Meanwhile,
to some Strifo piles. So for everyone who's hanging out live here with me right now, feel free to stick around. And anyone in the future who's watching this video on YouTube, I hope you have had a wonderful time watching 2 full leagues of Hogaak. And you want to check out some other videos, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you real soon.